What's up, everyone? This is yours truly, Mr. Steven, aka The Legend, and you already know my pronouns, so I'm not gonna say it. And welcome to the Steven Factors Love on the Spectrum, Bigger and Weirder. On this episode, I want to talking about Dani Bowman. Now, Dani Bowman, she is a cast member of and also a longest running person of the hit TV series of Love on the Spectrum, the US version, for seasons 1 to 3, and also she has a guest on season 4. Now, Dani, well, let's just say she is nerdy, weirdy, but also she has a confident and heart. Before I'm going to say my own point of view, let me give you special facts about Dani Bowman. Dani Bowman is a award-winning animator, entrepreneur, and a prominent autism advocate, best known as a fan favorite cast member on the Netflix reality series Love on the Spectrum. Just want to let you know, the show is still a reality, but people might gonna say is a reality documentary. And I don't know why, but it really confused me. She's been diagnosed with autism at the age of 3. She has dedicated her career to empowering neurodivergent individuals and promoting disability inclusion in the media. Animation and entrepreneurship. Danimation Entertainment. Bowman founded her own animation company when she was only 14 years old. She was teaching and mentorship. She has taught animation to the thousands of students of the autism spectrum. She is helping them to build professional skills and secure careers in industry. Comic-Con success. She has premiered more than a dozen award-winning animated short films at San Diego Comic-Con, often employing other autistic artists, musicians, and voice actors to work on her projects. Media and advocacy. Love on the Spectrum. Bowman gained widespread recognition as a cast member on the highly acclaimed Netflix US series, which highlights dating relationship experience of young adults on the autism spectrum. Public speaking. She is a sought-after national speaker who travels the country advocating for autism awareness, inclusion, and neurodiversity. An industry watchdog, she is an outspoken voice for the neurodivergent community. She is publicly advocates against use of ableist language in the entertainment industry. I want to show you what the word means in just a moment. But first, let's talk about Dani Bowman. Now, I know some of you people might gonna think that Dani Bowman will be my favorite character. However, let's just say she's become as my least favorite because during the first earlier season to season 3, I think Dani realized that she is trying to rush things. She wants to explore more often and be socialized more often to the other people. But also, she is the person who wants a relationship and get her shit together. Those are not my words. Those are Kian's words, the director and the creator of Love of the Spectrum, said to Dani. And she said, language. However, you're not supposed to say it to the language in front as the autistic person. That might be inappropriate. Some people think they were serious, or some people think it's a joke. So, in reality, please don't be a dumbass. Period. However, it is true, but she needs to get her life together. But she needs to take one baby step at a time. She went through for dating experience for second chances. She met Solomon from season 1. She went to speed dating with Adan, that's Adan, and also Jake as well. And when I watched during the earlier season, I think it was a great season, but not too much about it. No more weird stuff. No more feet shots at the moment. But that will be on the later on in the season, so watch out. I think Dani is a very professional person. She's her life has been turned upside down. Like I said, she's been diagnosed with autism when she was only 3 years old. But 3 years later, her parents take her away, and now she's been raising by her aunt and her uncle. I really don't know. I had to say this because it was sad to me when the parents decide trying to refuse to take their own daughter away. And I just realized that I think that Dani's been going through after all these years, and she knew that her aunt or uncle would become as the second parents. So I really appreciated that her aunt or uncle took care of her until she grows up and she definitely have her own better life. And that is completely amazing. Um, it was completely amazing, and I wish that if Dani will reunite of her parents and tell them what is really going on, and it will be a good idea to explore if they want if they want Netflix to do a special series about her, but not like the Love in the Spectrum, the original series, but maybe they could do a spin-off series called Where Are They Now, the US version of Love in the Spectrum. So we could definitely get a chance to see Dani's parents. So that might be a good idea. So let's fast forward. Now she went so many relationships during the past. The first season when I watched is that she and Solomon are together just fine. However, Dani decided to tell Solomon that we could still be friends. Now this is where the drama starts. You know how reality shows started. You know when you watch a reality show, there's a little conflict. Okay. Now Solomon says, and I quote, "Why are you doing this? I thought we have something in common, but." She needs to take a little slow, and I think maybe she is the only I think she is the only the right person to get along with. But I think it is not the right person that she needs to understand more often. So just want to let you know, Dani's interest is about the animation, talking about love and sex. And yes, she's been going too far about his love and sex thing with with Aden. So just, 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 just bear with me, okay? Thank you. So, yeah. So she decided to broke up with him, and she told her aunt and her uncle that businesswoman don't cry. Okay. First of all, you broke up with Sullivan, and you said to your aunt and your uncle, businesswoman don't cry. Just to let you know, businesswomen do cry. Policewomen do cry. Teachers do cry. Nurses, doctors, LGBT women, moms, grandmothers, aunts, sisters, and people with disabilities do cry. Period. But during the second season, when having a date with Jake, well, like I said, she's trying to rush things at the restaurant. All right. They decide. She decided trying to get to know him, and everything went a little spark a little bit. and she decided trying to big kiss. Hershey's Kisses. Okay? And the awkward moment is that they sing a song called It Had to Be You. It had to be you. It had to be you. Do 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 do. Boo do do do. Boo boo do do do. So during the next day, I think that Dani have a good date, but in the morning, she just find out that Jake doesn't want her anymore, and she started to cry. Not once, but twice, both Jake and Aden. So that's why the search her love continues at the Comic-Con, and she finally meet Aden for the first time. And yes, he is a Christian, but also he's not a person like he doesn't want to participate sex before marriage, and that will be the next episode as well. And I think that they have a little spark in their eyes, so we'll definitely see how it goes from there. And also, they break up somewhere in the later seasons, and yes, she was crying again because he doesn't want to have sex with Aden because about on God's will, and you cannot have sex right before marriage, and yeah, it's hard, but it's tough. However, during the later season, she's fallen in love with this fireman, and they've been together for at least a year and a half. So, yeah. And that person is Henry Andrade. So here's their story. How they met. Dani and Henry connected after Dani's animation company called Danimation received a donation autism awareness from Huntington Park Police Department. And also, Henry, who is a detective / officer with the department, handing over a donation check, and the two felt an instant connection. The relationship timeline is after intentionally staying in touch as friends, they began dating, have been together for well over a year. Share adventures, the couples travels together, has celebrated a relationship anniversary, and international getaways to places like Paris and Dublin. So, I think Dani find a true spark. She working so hard on it, and we want to wish them all the best. But we'll see, are they coming back somewhere between on season 5 or in the future of the Love on the Spectrum? We'll have to find out. And that's the bottom line. If you learn more about this channel, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to see my latest videos, and also like button as well. This is yours truly, Mr. Steven, saying Dolo by la Familia, and thank you for watching the Steven Factors Love on the Spectrum, bigger and weirder. One love, peace.